Hey y'all, and welcome back to my channel. That feels really weird to say. I still feel like vlogging is definitely like way out of my comfort zone, but here we are. And especially because we are moving out of the country and things like that, I really wanted to kind of really jump into vlogging so that I can vlog my way through this new place. So this is gonna be like our first official we're moving to Germany vlog. Oh my gosh, guys, you see, this is gonna be so hard for me. So I guess we'll just go ahead and jump right in. This is going to be a Q&A that I put together from questions that I had on my Instagram. I put a little questions box and you guys asked some questions and I'm going to answer them to the best of my ability. So we are just going to dive on in. Let's see. Okie dokie. The first question is, how long will you be living in Germany? So we will be living in Germany for 3 years. I think that's about pretty average for, I guess it's called a tour in Germany. It's 2 to 3 years. So we will be there for 3 years, I believe. And I'm really excited because I feel like that's enough time to like get comfortable with the place and then go travel and then come home. So I'm really excited. The second question was, what was your first reaction when you found out? So we actually found out a little bit before we announced, for sure, like probably a week or so before we announced. But it was just a rumor. It was just kind of like a, hey, this could be happening, not really sure type of thing. And then at that point I was like, oh, that would be such a cool opportunity, but let's give it to somebody else. And then it like became official and I was like, and basically when I got the news that it was official, I cried a lot. I felt a lot of different emotions. Like I felt sad, angry, terrified, absolutely terrified, excited, happy, just like so many different emotions at one time just like fell over me. And because of that, I just cried. So the first day that I found out, I pretty much took that entire day. I did not talk to my friends. I did not talk to anybody. Like I literally just soaked it all in and cried a lot. So, and the first person I told was my dad, mostly because we were trying to figure out if we were gonna be able to take Sierra. And if not, then my parents were going to adopt her for the 3 years that we were there and then give her right back. But yeah, so my dad was the first person I told, and I kind of wanted to get his idea of like how I should tell my mom, if I should tell my mom when she comes to visit, if I should tell her right away, things like that. So he was the first person I told. I cried to him. We had a good conversation, and yeah, here we are. So the next question, hold on, I've got to go get my baby. I've got my baby. This is Eli. Can you say hi? Say hi. I feel like all of y'all know him because you've probably followed me on Instagram, and if you followed me on Instagram, then that's probably how you came across me on YouTube. But anyways, so I think I was going to answer another question. Oh, where are you going? Where are you going? I love you. Bye. Bye, Mom. Bye, Eli. I guess he did not want to be in this YouTube video. Okay, the next one, what was your first note? Or you did that one? Okay. Did Darren get a LOR, or how did he get orders out of the unit? Okay, so this was asked by another spouse that is in the same unit that Darren is in. So I don't feel like I've ever said this in like on any of my social medias accounts or whatever I'm trying to say. Darren is in a very particular unit. Like the unit that he's in is phenomenal, and so normally you don't really hear about people getting out of the unit. So he's in something that's called the 160th. It's a Special Operations Aviation Unit, I think. And yeah, we've loved it. He's loved it. This is all I've ever known is this unit. And when I say this unit is particular, I mean that it's just very, very different from, and I really hope I don't offend anybody, this is all I've ever heard it be called, but it's very, very different than the regular Army, just because they are never gone longer than 3 months. They're extremely family oriented, y'all. So family oriented. His unit is just, I mean, phenomenal. Like, just a really, really good unit to be a part of. And so we've never had the plan of leaving this unit, but here we are. So what had happened, and I'm only going to talk briefly about this because I don't want, number one, I don't want to be wrong. But number two, I don't want somebody from Darren's work to be watching or something like that and me be wrong and it fall on him. So I'm going to try to be really careful and just kind of get my point across. So from what I understand happened, there was somebody in Germany that was previously in the 160th and was like, there's a spot opening up here, I would like to give it to somebody in the 160th. I guess Germany is a very, very sought after place. Not very easy to get, that kind of thing. So they had to fit like a certain criteria. Darren fit that criteria, they gave it to him. So that's kind of how that happened. So yeah, we just kind of were like, we're going to Germany. So he will be getting out of the 160th for that 3-year period. And then from what we understand, what we have heard, but we understand that this could not be how it turns out, is that when our time there is done, our 3 years there is done, Darren can call back here, like when we're getting ready to leave, he can call back and say, hey, I was previously a part of the unit, is there any chance you guys have any spots available, can I come back, like that kind of thing. And from what we understand, it will be a pretty high chance that he will get to come back to the 160th. So that would be huge. So we'd basically be going to Germany for 3 years and then coming back to Washington. Fingers crossed, I'm gonna be praying about it every single day. Just because I think it would be so cool to come back to this unit. Like I said, we loved this unit. It's been really, really great to our family and things like that. Like I said, very, very family oriented. The only thing I haven't liked about it is that we live in Washington, just because it's so far away from my family that now we'll be in Germany. So Washington only seems like a skip hopping away from my family. But yeah, so fingers crossed, that's what we'll get to do. If not, if there isn't a spot available, which we're really kind of like, that won't happen. But if it happens, then from what we understand, he will get to pick his next duty station because he spent time in Germany, spent time overseas. And if that were to happen, then I'm going to try really, really hard to persuade him to go to Fort Hood. He was at Fort Hood when we met, so he's already been there, but Fort Hood is literally 20 minutes away from my family. So that would just be amazing. But fingers crossed we get back and we're able to go to the 160th, come back to Washington, that kind of thing. But yeah, so he will be getting out of the 160th. I don't know if it's a letter of release. I don't really know what this is. But yeah, so we will see how that goes. When do you guys head out? I'm so excited for you. Thank you. We're excited too. So his report date is in February of 2021. So he will probably be gone by January. From what I understand, it is easier if the soldier goes first, gets everything squared away, and then brings their family to Germany. So I believe that's what we're gonna do. It's just gonna kind of depend on how it all plays out. I personally would really, really love to go and see my family and then go see Darren's family and just kind of, you know, savor a little bit with them, because when we get back, Matthew and Elias are gonna be 5 and 7, y'all. 5 and 7. I'm gonna have a 5 and 7-year-old at some point, like what? Right now they're 1 and 3. So that's kind of crazy to me, so I just think it would be really nice for our families to enjoy seeing them little itty bitty tiny humans for a little bit before they grow into full kids. So we will see. But report date is February 2021. So not too far away, but also not too close. How does your mom handle the news? So I'm assuming you guys really know that my mom is my absolute best friend. I love her so much. And she was definitely the person that I was most afraid to tell. And I actually avoided her for a couple of days because I was like, I don't want to tell you, I don't want to talk to you about this. It's not real until I tell my mom. And that was so true. It was not real until I told my mom. So I told her, and she was definitely sad. There were tears. She kind of did what I did. Like, she kind of just took some time to let it soak in, and then came back, and she was excited for us. She is excited for us. It's really cool to think that her grandbabies are going to be, you know, going to countries and seeing things that she's never seen, that I didn't think that I would ever see. Like, they're gonna be so little and get to experience so much, and I'm hoping to kind of establish this love and respect and appreciation for other cultures and other countries and things like that. So I think she's kind of where I'm at. She's excited. She's sad to be away from us, but she's excited. So my mom's really great, y'all. She's always backed me up in everything I've ever done. Okay, next question. Speaking of my mama, will you miss your mama? From my mama. Yes, Mom, I'm gonna miss you so much. I'm praying that you're able to come see us while we're in Germany, and that you'll get to experience this beautiful country with us, other beautiful countries with us. We can go to Spain, go see the beautiful beaches together. But yeah, I'm gonna miss you a lot. You're my best friend. I love you, KKDD. Okay, next question. Will you be able to visit other countries while y'all are there? If so, go to Italy. It's my fave. I really want to go to Italy so bad. Yes, I mean, that's kind of what we're most excited about, and I think that's kind of what's really kind of grounded me into being okay with this, is that we are going to travel, we're going to experience new things. Yes, 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 we will absolutely be traveling. We are really, really close to France. And I forget what else we're close to. I say France because I was thinking about Paris, but anyways, we're really close to France, so yes, we will be traveling. Oh, this kind of goes with this question. Where will y'all be in Germany? Where will y'all be in Germany? I think that means like where we'll be stationed. We will be in, I hope I'm saying this right. If you're German, please don't yell at me. We will be in Wiesbaden. I think that's how you say it. Maybe it's Wiesbaden. I think it's Wiesbaden, I think. Anyways, we will be in Wiesbaden, Germany. It's literally right on the border from France and some other country. I cannot think of it. Is it Spain? I don't know, y'all. Really, really close to other countries. Really easy to travel. We're really close to the Netherlands, which is kind of cool. But yeah, we're really close to a lot of things. So I'm really excited about that. What is one thing you want to see in Germany? Just one? There's so much I want to see in Germany. I want to see it all. But I think right now at the top of my list, I want to go to the Holocaust Museum. I don't actually know where that is though. Like, I don't know where in Europe that is. I'm assuming it's in Germany, but I could be wrong. But yeah, I would really, really love to go see the Holocaust Museum. I think that's our car. Kids, am I right? One day I'll get like better at this vlogging, but it's not gonna be today. But I was basically saying that I really, really would love to go see the Holocaust Museum. So that's probably at the top of my list. And then I would love to go to Spain. We're very, very close to France, so I'd love to go to Paris. We're really close to the Netherlands, which I think would be really cool to see. So, I mean, I really, truly just want to see all of it. So, yeah, that I think we're definitely going to travel a lot. Okay, next question. will you come back from Germany with a third baby, Hallish? So this is actually still kind of a touchy subject for us. We had decided that once we found out about Germany, we decided that if we were to be stationed in Germany, that we would be done having babies, just because, you know, having a baby in a completely different country from your family, really, really tough. So that was kind of our decision that we made. If we weren't going to Germany, then we would continue to pursue baby number 3. But now, you know, it looks like we are good with our 2 boys. So I really hope that wasn't an insensitive answer. We are so grateful for our 2 baby boys. We were really, really blessed with 2 healthy, beautiful boys. So we're good with that. But yeah, we're not coming back with a 3rd. That's not happening. Next question, have you ever traveled out of the country? So I have. A good chunk of my family lives in Mexico. So I've been to Mexico a couple of times. I've been to Jamaica. I think that's it. So Mexico and Jamaica. Awesome. But yeah, so I've never lived outside of the country, obviously, so that's going to be kind of different. But yes, I have traveled outside of the country. Never to Europe though. I'm really, really excited about that. Next question. Why do I always lose my place? Is Darren excited? I don't think I can speak for him, but I think so. I think he's excited. I think we're all excited. Like I said, this is going to be a huge adjustment for our family. But I think we're ready to take it head on and, you know, just kind of take it all as it comes, take it in, that kind of thing. And the last question I will read, I'll probably do a part 2 to this, just so the videos aren't super long. But the last question I'm going to read, because I've got to go make dinner, is, good one. Are you taking Sierra with you? Yes, Sierra is our pup. We are taking her with us. At first we were going to be leaving her with my parents, but that just didn't feel right. It didn't sit right with me. She's our baby, so the best way I can explain it is it's going to be a huge adjustment for our kids, but we're not leaving them behind, so we will do our best to help her adjust. We'll be living in flats, the apartments, so I think it really will be an adjustment for her, but we will help her make that adjustment. We've had her ever since we've been in Washington, so she was my first friend. I was super lonely when we first moved here. I had no friends. Darren was at work all the time. I was struggling to find a job here, so we went and we got a pup, and I love her, and she helped me adjust to Washington, so I will help her adjust to Germany, as I'm sure she will help me. So yes, we are taking our baby girl. But that is it for this Q&A about Germany. I will answer more questions in part 2. And if you have any questions that I didn't answer, reach out to me. I'm really excited. It really helps me to be able to talk about it. Makes it a lot more real. So thank you for your questions. But yes, I'm super, super excited to be vlogging through this. And there's my super cute husband. Hey babe, there was a question for you actually. Are you excited for Germany?
Yeah.
Come show your cute face. He's his nose. This is the Hallish home, y'all. This is what you will be getting. So, but like I said, that's it for today. And I will be answering your questions as they come in. Thank you. See you next time.
Happy Mother's Day!
I've got to work on my endings.